having had a month which I'm sure he was very much welcomed to get his head around this team a little bit more, having only arrived part-way through this Saudi Pro League season.
Yeah, we spoke before. We wonder how the managers would use the break, whether they would be training, having friendlies, or they'd give the players a rest. But actually for Al Nassr, that loss to Al Ittihad on the last day in the 94th minute, it must have been a horrible defeat, and all this time to think over that defeat, they must have been absolutely desperate to...
The start of Saudi Pro League football in 2025. September did Pioli after a stuttering start to the season. That's a stuttering start from Al Nassr. That's Godwin. Switch in play, which is just Christian Bassagog, the Cameroon international, with it. That's a bit more assured from the goalkeeper.
Defend and allow Al Nassr possession, and it's been completely the opposite. And I think he's taken Stefano Pioli and his men by surprise.
Way through to Otavio. That's Ronaldo. First look at goal, first trying to trick his way to make some room, and then Godwin has poked in the opening goal. And a shock as well. Okhdood ahead at Al Nassr, gifted to them by the home side. Some really shaky defending from Al Nassr. Bento beaten inside the first 7 minutes. And it's Saviour Godwin with the goal.
Well, they haven't started yet, Al Nassr. They're still in the dressing room. There's mistakes, they're not keeping possession, they're losing the ball, and he's frustrated.
Al Ghanam, who won't be too happy with the role that he has played in that goal. But now Al Nassr making a bit of space. Sadio Mané. Mané's cross, cleared away. Two defenders jostling for a bit of space. It's in towards Simikan, it never... Shall, neatly done. On towards Otavio. Otavio whipping it in. Starting lineups.
Yeah, he's a good little player. Garib, he's often used as an impact substitute to his detriment, really. Because he's...
There's Mané. In towards Ronaldo, too high. Backed his way through, and goalkeeper not getting enough on it, and it's in. It's Mané. It's 1-1. But it appears like there is either a foul inside the penalty area, or indeed the ball might have gone out of play.
I think that's what the assistant on the far side is flagging for. There's a cross on the far side. Goalkeepers and defenders made a real mess of it.
Garib's delivery. There's Laporte. First touch was neat enough, but not as neat as it needed to be before it's clattered away by Al Muwallad.
Sent Ittihad top. And a real blow for Al Nassr.
They're trying to eat what's going on inside the box. Garib's corner. Good bit of goalkeeping from Paulo Vitor.
Does this to be a comfortable evening for Al Nassr? It certainly hasn't started that way.
Probably his preferred option. Godwin, unlucky. There's experience of this league as well. Over it goes for Ronaldo. Couldn't take it in his stride. Coming to cut it out was Khamis.
A wonderful crossfield.
Garib. Angelo.
They have this threat on the counter-attack.
Super feet as well from Bassagog. Has he got the pass? I think it's just Pavio. Clever cross from him, and the goalkeeper's beaten. It might be Al Ghanam's goal, or did Sadio Mané get there before it crossed the line? Either way, Al Nassr break through and have their first goal of 2025. And it's 1-1.
It's a wonderful ball into the far post. It's a decent header. You wonder what they're doing. You're thinking he's going to head it back across goal, Al Ghanam. It's Otavio's ball in, floated to the far post. Al Ghanam gets there. You're thinking he's going to head it across goal, but he doesn't. He heads it down low.
Box at the moment. Ronaldo was lingering outside of the area. There's some in this team who have been there almost from the very start. Here's Godwin. Reignited once more amongst the Al Nassr fans after that equaliser from Mané. And they've got a free kick here as well. The sharp feet of the young Angel. This is something special from Ronaldo. It's a dink into the penalty area. He's lost the ball. Garib. Ghanam well cut out. Michal. Ronaldo should get to this. Before that in the Chinese Super League. That's not his greatest set piece. Turning back to find a teammate again. It's Mané. Oh, penalty! A barge in the back of Sadio Mané. A few looks of disgust on the face of Okhdood's players. But Al Nassr have that goal tally. Here he comes. Ronaldo. It's perfect. It's 2-1 Al Nassr. Cristiano Ronaldo's 11th of this Saudi Pro League campaign. And is this the start of another charge in 2025 to another golden boot for the Portuguese? Ronaldo for Al Nassr, and they've spun the game there. He's gone past Bouchal, Basigog, and then Ali Al Hassan cuts it out. They're going to find themselves potentially out of this game completely. Angelo, Ronaldo, and it took a deflection, a hint of offside maybe. Ronaldo goes on, and he's blocked by the legs of the goalkeeper, Paulo Vitor, and it didn't look like there was a flag against him. One else outside of it. Ronaldo met it. He had the goalkeeper right next to him as well. Simakan's kept it alive. Basigog. What's going on here? This is a Syrian Ronaldo now. Reeves' delivery. First half. That's a beautiful pass by Otavio right through the gap. It's Garib. Key start, and it goes to Ronaldo. Oh, the goalkeeper's dropped it. Ronaldo couldn't get his feet sorted in time. He wasn't expecting it. And this perhaps really will be the last opportunity of the first half. A sneaky one, which wasn't delivered. Basigog's ball in. It might have been Ronaldo who cleared it away, and that should be Bento. Allowed to carry that a fair way, Diego Ferreira. And the effort from distance, which has taken a deflection.
And in the second half when they've pressed Al Nassr in deep areas. Tough and put pressure on them.
Basigog's cross. Angelo creating some space. Otavio tried to be precise with it. He needed to be perfect, it wasn't quite.
No, he's a lovely player, is Otavio.
Shows a fair way forward, and Ronaldo. This is Garib. This is really good from Al Nassr. It's not the end product though that they wanted after such a fluent move.
Makes so much space for himself.
And now down the other end, it's Godwin for Okhdood. Met with the cleanest challenge from Sultan Al Ghanam.
Good defending by.
Hey, what a clever pass that is. First time out towards Garib. Should be Paulo. Godwin. There is Diego Ferreira, the young Brazilian. Basigog swinging it in. Who did that come off? Okhdood wants another corner. The decision is goal kick. Turned to him by Petros. Little flick, which was an awkward one for Bouchal. Otavio beautifully done. And Garib couldn't take it with him, and there might have been a bit of contact on the heels that was just enough to send him off his stride.
You've got to give him credit there, Garib, for keeping going, because there's a lot of players that have got a certain goal.
Here's Al Ghanam creeping in. Was there any contact with goalkeeper? Won't matter anyway, the flag's up. It's an offside against Al Ghanam, and Paulo Vitor might need some treatment here. Bouchal can help. Otavio beautifully back to him. Oh, it's Mané. It's blocked. And Al-Qaidi can take a lot of credit for that, for chucking himself in the way, denying what would have been a beautiful Okhdood. This is Basigog. Basigog, oh, he put some behind that. And reacting because he needed to, Bento to turn it away.
Good play by Christian Basigog. How many times do we see him do that on the right-hand side?
Comes the corner from Garib. And, oh, goalkeeper Paulo Vitor never had hold of it. It's like a slippery bar of soap in there.
He's made a real mess of some
middle. Instead it's set to the edge of the box and fired through and just wide. That's unlucky.
Ball back, get something from this game.
Al Ghanam. Oh, the header from Mané finishes it off. Al Nassr are going to win the game. Sadio Mané has his second of the night. Crept in, unseen, and with that powerful bullet of a header beats Paulo Vitor. Al Nassr 3, Al Okhdood 1.
Well, it's a brilliant